Joe, can you answer that?
Here we are in a country where primarily the English language is spoken. You're going to tell me people coming here are better off not speaking the English language. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I know thousands of Latinos, Joey, from coast to coast.
Yes, okay.
I don't know a single one of the thousands. My dad was one of 17 children. None in the second generation who don't speak English.
Okay, so
it is
the
part and process of the American tradition. They come here, their parents are more of the old world or 1 foot in each world. The children learn, the problem is in the third generation, they forget Spanish. My friend Cheech has a song, and you played Neil Diamond's Coming to America.
Right.
Cheech used it in his Born in East L.A. movie. The irony is our children don't speak Spanish, so Cheech has a song that goes, Mexican Americans like education, so they go to night school and they take Spanish and get a B. That's the problem.
So in other words,
the problem isn't that we're overwhelming the English language, it's that the immigrants are forgetting their... How many Italian youngsters speak Italian these days?
I don't speak Italian. This is my
country. Is that a good thing, Joey?
As far as I'm concerned, I'm here in America. I have no loyalty to Italy. My loyalty is to America.
You don't have any affection for your ethnic tradition?
I'm loyal to America. America first. Listen.
How many times have you been to Iraq? I've been to Iraq 9 times. Don't you think I'm loyal to America? I am proud to be a Spanish person, but I'm loyal to the America.
Then you're against America. But listen, Theodore Roosevelt, 1907.
I quote him in the book.
All right.
It's in the book.
Now,
yes.
Do you believe what he said? To be an American, you must be an American and nothing else. If you say you're something else, then you're not a true American. Now, I took that. Listen to my opinion. My take on it is when people ask, "What are you, Joey?" I'm an American of Italian descent. I don't go around telling people I'm an Italian American. If I really truly believe that, I should go back to Italy.
Do you believe you're better off to be monolingual?
No, I believe
in this world we live in, where the world is flat, according to Tom Friedman.
Let's get this perfectly clear. I don't care if you learn 100 languages.
Do you scorn people that learn languages? Okay.
You can. There's over 500 languages. Do you know all 500 languages?
I will learn as many as I can.
Dialects, maybe 6,700.
I will embrace as many as I can.
You know them all. So why is it that we took the Spanish people, let them go to school and learn Spanish when it was strictly...
Did you design that sign specifically for Spanish
immigrants? I took that from Theodore Roosevelt in 1907.
Did you...
That come from Theodore Roosevelt in 1907.
Did you design that sign
what
for
part
Spanish
of that last question did
Joe, who did you have in mind when you posted
Joe, can you answer that?
I made a political statement.
Joey Vento, did you design it specifically? Was it toward Hispanics or in general?
It was toward anybody illegal that don't speak English.
What motivated the sign? I want to know cathartically how you came up with this idea.
General business, through all business people I was dealing with. Joey, are you having a problem with your orders? I said, like what? Miscommunication, not getting the right order. I see I've been having some problems there. It seems like nobody wants to speak English anymore. Everybody wants to speak another language other than English.
Wait, let me get this straight. They couldn't order a cheese steak, a Philly cheese steak?
Well, I'll tell you what.
How many items do you have on that menu?
I'm not coming over Friday night and standing in front of the window. I don't.
All right. Okay, Joe, hold up. Stu Bykowski.
And first of all, let's get something straight.
Joe,
I don't
excuse me,
have
Joe.
to defend that sign.
Joe,
if you don't like the sign, there's a competitor you can go to.
Joe, we got your point.
I only want people that are true Americans and want to speak English.
Okay, Joe. Stu Bykowski.
You only want true Americans to eat your sandwich? Is that what you're saying? A true American to you is someone who only speaks English.
No, a true American that says he's American and is willing to adapt, simulate, and speak the
Joey
English
and Geraldo.
Guys. Assimilation is that what we're talking about?
Excuse me.
Exclusion is what we're talking about.
Excuse me. Stu Bykowski. Broader issue in Geraldo's book. This sign is just a flashpoint. We're going back, and we've gotten inside, at least both sides, what they see in the sign. Geraldo in his book talks about the fact this English language movement is based on fears that are misguided and misinformed, the global point out of it. You've written about stuff like this. What do you say?
Can I use an anecdote?
Yeah, sure.
A week ago, Sunday, I was on a ferry, and there was a guy in front of me who was wearing a baseball cap. And on the back of the cap was stitched, let's see, language, borders, culture.
Right.
And I looked around to the front. I couldn't see exactly what the front was, but it clearly was a pro-America statement about some kind of immigration. And if you looked at that, I think you figure, uh-oh, here's a hater. We were on the ferry going to Ellis Island to see the Immigration Museum. Now, I can't know what was in his heart. I think, though, if he hated immigrants, he certainly wouldn't be going to Ellis Island, where they are honored, and where there is a wall of people who gave money, basically, and my grandparents' names are on that wall. in the course of this debate, I have been accused of being anti-immigrant. And that is as despicable a lie as calling me racist or something. I am pro-immigrant. The United States, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, takes in illegally about 1.3 million immigrants each year, legally. That is more than the immigration that is accepted by countries in the rest of the world combined. So please do not talk about America as being racist or exclusionary when we take in more than the rest of the world.
I don't know that Geraldo's saying that. Geraldo, are you saying that?
Absolutely not. I just want to ask Joey, I want to flash back to the Philadelphia of 1940, before the United States entered the Second World War, where you still had thriving Italian language cultural clubs and community centers and the Little Italy neighborhood. And now your grandparents are there, and your grandparents go up to a store just like yours, Joey, and they read that sign. Would you have that sign so your grandparents could read that sign?
I just got done saying, if you're speaking English, regardless what nationality, let's get that perfectly straight.
But I answer the question in terms of your own family's
I just got done
tradition.
explaining what happened to my grandparents. Now, what part of that do you understand? When they want to
stop
destroy
being a tough guy.
All right?
Okay? Don't be a tough guy.
I'm talking calm. Don't come up with
that may work
tough
with
that.
other people. Don't
That's
worry.
not working with you. You're not. You're going to scare me. Come on, get over.
All right, guys, please.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. Don Giordano coming to you today with a special great immigration debate here from the Philadelphia Daily News building. Our participants, Geraldo Rivera, Stu Bybkowski, and Joey Vento. Let's go to Angel Ortiz, who's a former city councilman here in town. And Angel, any comments on what we've heard so far?
No, Joey Vento speaks about his grandmother. It was me, the Lower East Side of Manhattan, getting hit constantly by other people saying to me, "You're an American now, speak English." All throughout my growing up period. That's a sense of really insulting who you are all of the way down the line. And actually, what they did is they created a sense of shame among Puerto Ricans at that time. That you were not the same, that you were not equal, that you didn't belong here because you spoke with an accent, whatever it is. That sign was offensive when it started. It's offensive now, and that's why the taqueria is opening up and is getting more business right now. And a lot of folks are going over there, and a lot of folks are going to Pat's. Obama went to Pat's. Okay?
Well, you want a Dale fantasy guy. Now you find it offensive that you came into a country speaking English. Why'd you come to this country? Or why'd your parents come here?
My parents
they came here for the better life. Am I correct?
My parents
to make
came here
money
to work
and live a better life.
My parents,
and to do that,
my parents came here to go to the Lower East Side and be cheap labor for 35 years. That's why my parents came here.
That's why you have
that's
to
why
learn
I went to law
English,
school.
and you have to come legal, and that wouldn't have happened
Puerto
to
Rican.
you.
He's a
Puerto
citizen
Rican.
of the United States born. Every Puerto Rican is a citizen.
Guys, let me direct you back here, Geraldo. Okay. Angel, excuse me. I know. Okay, Angel. Let's move off the language issue.
Well, then you come to the window and you order
Joe,
about that. You're going to get the next thing off the
can
grill.
I ask you,
It might not have
Joe,
been what you ordered.
Joey, please.